May 23rd, I think. Is it the 23rd or 24th? 24th, 2026. Chaos is happening. Excuse me, all of the cats have decided they need to sniff these. These are all the crochet hooks I've carved so far out of sticks. I decided to just sort them into rough size categories. So the big giant ones, the big ones, but they're not super giant. They're random kind of middle sizes, but slightly on the larger size if we consider like 5mm average, and itty bitty tiny ones, and then just things that aren't big enough to fit in the other ball. So yeah, I'm just carving them out of sticks. Super easy. Looks like I have mostly these middle-ish sizes, because the smaller they are, it's faster to make. So you have to be more... You want to say hi to the camera since you're cuddling with them? He said no. You gonna look up at the camera? This is Eclipse. Thank you. Thank you, pretty kitty. He's going to just shove them all this way. Thank you. Just don't knock them, send them flying. And then these are the special categories. So we have the super long ones for when I eventually teach myself how to do whatchamacallit. And then these were my first 3 attempts, minus the other one that's in here somewhere. This was the first one I made using just a wood file, so you can see maybe. But I made it the flat section too far back, so the head part is too long, and I couldn't really get it any deeper with just the wood file. And then got an actual knife, and although actually no, I think this one was also made with the wood file. So the inside there, I used a smaller needle file to make that rounded, but the top part of this is round because I had the needle, the wood file and stuff, instead of a knife to make it pointy. Oops, dropping them. All right. So first ones compared to all these ones, it's much easier to work with if you make the top pointed like this but not sharp, because then you can push it through the yarn super easily. And yeah, these are mostly made with invasive species. This solid looking white wood, see, it's, unless it's one I specifically had to carve the bark away, it doesn't have any stripes at all. This is glossy and or Chinese privet. This one with the stripies is Chinese tallow. These ones I haven't carved many of them, but yet. I thought they would keep some of their smell, but this is camphor. I think this is also Chinese tallow, I can't remember. This is thorny olive. This is muscadine grape, which is native. So I was just trimming back the parts that are just hanging into the sidewalk and getting in smacking people in the face. This stuff with the dots is mimosa tree. They like to get decapitated, so smaller pieces of these don't work very well. I mean, you can glue them back together, but it's inconvenient. Oh, and you can also make them double-sided. So here's one I made double-sided. You can see I put Mod Podge there. So this one I actually decapitated. We'll put it in front of the cat. Okay. Yep. Now I have to count them. Bye-bye.